When celebrities like that, when they promise
make that step,
oftentimes the follow-up is left for the recipient.
Yeah.
I've seen situations where celebrities made promises, fulfill their promise, but the recipient did not show social media that the promises were fulfilled. Right. And you don't expect the celebrity to start saying, see, oh, I've done it too. You understand? Because at the end of the day, it's left for that person to still show that it was done. Yeah. Somebody actually drew a tat of Davido on his body. Davido asked them to look for that boy. They found that boy. He brought the boy home to Lekki, took care of the boy and everything. Davido has actually helped so many people on social media. That's why if you slap, you can't even go close to Davido right now. There are 30 people around him. Yeah. Davido is not using government officials. These people are people that volunteer to protect his life because of what he has done. I don't know about Whiskey.
Okay.
I'm speaking about Davido. So if you want to know about Whiskey, ask Shatta
I told you about Whiskey issue, but you don't want to accept it. You don't want to accept it.
When you go to Ghana, Whiskey is always in Ghana. When you go to Ghana,
you don't want to
go and
accept
ask him personally. Don't ask me.
I'm okay. I'm actually okay with Kevin Hart putting it out on social media because it's more like you're showing others that okay,
there's no pride.
If he sends it to his inbox, none of us know that this conversation.
The boy solicited in public,
and he responded so that people can know that your shout out actually got my attention and I have responded.
Do we know for a fact that this transaction happened? Do we know for a fact?
No, we're still waiting. We're still waiting.
But at least you respond. You can respond with the guy.
We cannot respond.
We can all respond.
We cannot respond.
You're the one that was talking about.
Have you said something that likes you? Because I know you have a lot of fans.
Charlie don't tweet that. Beyonce, answer me. Beyonce,
you guys stand with Kevin Hart or Wizkid? Or both of them?
No, I like Wizkid now. I just don't like some of his ways. But I like his music. He's very talented. And I like Wizkid.
You can't stand
Don't get me wrong. Kevin Hart doesn't just come. He doesn't come out to me with
stemming from the LGBT whatever.
No, not even. It's like, are you really doing it because you want to be seen? And he's everywhere trying to be seen, trying to do this to be seen. And I'm helping this person, and I'm going to tweet it. It just doesn't come off very genuine to me, and I'm not here for it.
I think
Do we know for a fact that the transaction happened?
He responded. If it doesn't happen, he's going to be in public. He's made it in public eye that if Kevin Hart doesn't do it, we will find out.
There you are talking about he wants to be everywhere.
Please,
can you rate the buzz this will get compared to hosting the Grammys? If he was looking for attention, he would host the Grammys.
Right.
No.
Wait. I want to even say something.
What are you talking about?
What the guy said was, please retweet, let Kevin Hart see it.
And you see it, and as soon as you see it, in today's, if you go on everybody's page, they have their emails. So you see it, you go straight to the email. Hello, Kevin, I've seen it. Let's do
Kevin
business.
said, I see it, and I want to
What is the problem here? You like it, I don't like it. That's it. Let's move on to the next topic. It's not even by force.
Charlie,
And all these people that you sketch Kevin Hart. Let's move on.
I said it's
Charlie, our art is amazing. You can't say.
No, he's very talented. I'm not taking that from
It's totally
Why are we talking about Kevin Hart? Let's move on, please.
You would have to explain to us.
So, Glitz, what's going on in Rwanda?
Rwanda, that's the land of 1,000 hills, is set to open its first smartphone factory April 2019. Smartphone infrastructure. I talk about this all the time. Africa needs to industrialize and make sure that people are working, right?
Nigeria,
so imagine Rwanda, which is right next to the Congo.
Wait, hold on. Let's
Rwanda, which is next to the Congo, where cobalt is made. That's what's in all our cell phones. So it's really very productive for them to work together. Paula Ngembere, Rwanda's Minister of Information and Communications and Innovation, made an announcement. So they're going to be, I guess, pairing up and creating a factory now. So the smartphones are going to be also available because smartphones are so expensive for Africans right now. They pay so much money. They pay more money than we pay for cell phones, and the material is in Africa. Can you believe that? Yeah. So now it gives them a chance to have a fighting chance. She said there's also going to be a process where they can pay off their phone. Be a year is going to be a cheaper plan. So it really, really opens up the factories and things for people to do. So that creates, this is the same place that president closed all those churches. And I'm happy because it seems like Rwanda is moving up. Rwanda is moving. What do you guys think?
Rwanda be like they are really growing so fast, and I'm like, wow, what's going on, you know? But then if this is what is required to happen, so that other African countries can wake up. And, wake up and just start, it's a beautiful welcome development.
I'm just bothered about the technical know-how. Who are the people who are going to be making these phones, the technology and stuff? Have they advanced in education in Rwanda?
But how do you know? But I mean, like, that's kind of like, why would you ask that question? Because there are people that are Rwandan and in all parts of Africa.
That's a valid question.
But there's a lot of Africans that are very well educated that don't get the chance in their countries. So let's not minimize that.
We're not minimizing because you sat here. I remember we had a show the last time about Chinese invasion. Do you know that some of these people are from China as well? You didn't mention that. You skipped that because you don't like the whole idea of Chinese invasion.
But they're working together. They're working together. They're taking over. China is not coming to open the
tell
factory.
you they're working together.
Well, you know, whatever is shown right now, but the thing about it is that they're working together. At least it's in your face. They're working together to create this in Rwanda. And no matter what, in companies or whatever, wherever you go, you're gonna have to go to work with somebody. And the technical know-how is going to be taken, and I'm sure Rwanda is going to take it and make it run. Let's think positive for Africa for once, right? Let's just be positive. Because I know you assistant pretty in America, but we have to be realistic. We have to build Africa. And that's that.
This cell phone in Rwanda is not Rwanda. It has nothing to do with Rwanda.
It's Rwanda.
Chinese firm went to set up a phone assembly plant.
No, they're working together.
Oh,
no.
they're telling you they're working together. They're going to provide 200 mobile phones a day. This is the same Rwanda. Do you think they know how to make cell phones a day?
But why are you minimizing that?
I'm not minimizing. I'm just trying to for you to see
saying,
the other side of it.
You're saying that Rwandans don't know how to make cell phones. Are you saying that?
They don't.
Okay, then you hear that,
they
right?
Don't.
They don't.
Bottom line.
The Chinese are going to go in there and teach them how to make them.
Okay.
That's it.
Everybody has to be taught something. You were taught by somebody, right?
It's a collaboration, that right?
When you
Listen, the Chinese is there to do phones. The next moment they are doing something else. Things are catching on fire.
They will set up their own police station.
The reason why I'm bringing this up is I'm just like surprised that she didn't bring it up because she's so against Chinese invasion that she didn't bring it up.
Okay, so who should come if not China?
Do it yourself. We have a bunch of people making things out of bamboo sticks, making things out of clay. Let's invest in those things.
You can build smartphone with bamboo sticks.
Those things.
Charlie,
Yes, really. Yes, really.
Listen to yourself. You sound
Yes,
like
really.
you're ranting. I'm not even going to
not
entertain
ranting,
you.
boo.
I'm not
Your
going to entertain
story
you. You always want to minimize Africa growing. You
That's
always
a lie.
do that.
That's
you
a lie.
always do.
That's a lie.
The same Chinese
That's a
people are
lie.
the people that built that beautiful airport in Ghana that we are loving.
Can you stop
It's the
saying
same
that?
thing,
No, honestly, you
right?
need to stop
Same
saying that.
thing.
When you come,
Same
I'm
thing
sorry.
is
I'm sorry.
collaboration.
Cut,
Working
whatever you
together.
gotta do.
Working
I'm
together.
gonna need you.
Working
I'm gonna
together.
need you
You
because
have to work
at this
together.
point, you just saying a bunch of
just
lies
saying
about
lies
Ghana.
about-
When you
what
sit
is a
here,
lie? They're working
our
together.
Kotoka International Airport was not built by the
Hey,
Chinese.
but they work together to build it.
Stop saying that. You sound ridiculous. No, Timani. Now I'm pissed because she keeps saying that shit. Listen, our Kotoka International Airport was not built by the Chinese, and I'm gonna need you to stop saying that to our viewers. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay? You don't.
The airport was built by Ghanaians, no problem.
You don't.
But the most important thing that we need to highlight in Rwanda right now is that they are setting up a mobile whatever construction company, but we also need to highlight that this company and the technical know-how is coming from China.
There should be like a
Let's not dispute that
This
fact.
argument has gone all the way left. What I wanted to ask you guys is, what is the benefit of this company coming, this whole
They want to be
setup
closer to
in
the resources.
Rwanda?
They want to be closer to the resources.
Let's not get
because they
blindsided
know
by the
that
fact that
it
they're
costs
coming
more.
to have
It
this.
costs more to export the materials that are used to
Exactly.
manufacture
It
those
becomes
phones.
beneficial
Because I
to
know those
them.
phones cost them like $199 to
how
manufacture over
about-
there, but it
how
costs
about-
them money to transport those resources to China, manufacture those phones for $199, and then transport them out to the whole world. But if they come closer to the resource, it's going to reduce the costs. So they claim they are going to teach Rwandese or Rwanda people how to manufacture those phones, but they will still be on top throughout the whole process. The Rwandans are only going to be employed.
What do you think it is if somebody is coming to you? And first of all, not all the materials is going to be in Rwanda. They are still going to import some of the materials from China or wherever and bring it in. They're investing $2 million. You have nothing. I'm bringing in the money.
Yeah.
Who's going to have the authority?
Yeah, I call the shots.
Come on.
Okay, so
Let's
how
take
about,
the fact.
How about they come?
But literally,
they come
what this shines a light on is the fact that we need more infrastructure and creating our own industries in Africa, period. The reason is why I'm bringing this up is because we need that. We don't have that. We're importing tomato paste. Can we not make tomato paste in Africa? We're importing rice. Why are we importing rice? There's a lot of things that we're importing. We're importing more than we're exporting, and that's the problem.
Yeah, but the main solution is not even
about
that.
it? If you go to the
The
market that
solution
you want
is,
to
you know
buy,
what the
you want-
solution
you want
is? The solution is that we the millennials that travel abroad and learn all this knowledge should go back home and start manufacturing the industry.
But we always saying go back home to where? To go to what?
Okay, they remain in your poverty. Let China come and take over the continent.
The same go back to you're going back home. Then you go back with all your know-how, technical know-how, and they still will take this same business and all whatnot to the foreigners. So what are you going home to?
No, first of all, it's not
going to be. You're coming
back. It's not going to be like that.
Wait, let's hear what
it's not going to be like that forever. And another thing is, if they can come and relay this knowledge, and after a period of time, take their hands off and go, and they can do continue with everything right there. I'm all for that. I know about the whole invasion and everything, stuff like that. Yeah. So if it's gonna do more harm than good, then there's a problem.
Let me relate a question to you. For example, you use AT&T, right? And then you have a data plan of you were paying $65, and then you have a new data plan of $30 for unlimited data. Are you going to get tired of it and take your hands off and go? Who don't like better thing? They are not going anywhere.
Right.
Once they come, the resources are there. They are underground. They are unlimited. The resources will never finish, so they are not going anywhere.
And for me, it also comes down to priorities. So if cell phones are your priorities right now, then okay, good for you. These cell phones, I'm telling you, it's not going to be quality. It's going to be some poor quality cell phones they're going to sell to you guys. And in the next four months, it's going to catch on fire or something's going to happen to it. And then you're going to end up buying more.
It's a cycle.
So me, I've said my piece. You will buy a Nokia phone, you take it home, you turn it on, and then it's an iPhone Z.
The thing is that they want to flood Africa with phones. The Mara Corporation was saying that right now, as it is, that Africa, they use 400, there's about 400 million phones in Africa. By the time they open the company and start this project, they're going to have about 1 billion. What do you want to do with the phone?
Miss Fire, so while you're at it, let's move on to the next topic.
The next topic is going to make you guys laugh. I hope it makes you laugh as much as I laughed because it was funny. So a video recently surfaced of a popular South African pastor, Pastor Alf Lakau, where he was resurrecting a man that he identified as Elliot back from the dead. We have a video.
Yeah, but if you got okay, let's watch the video. It's a 30-second video.
Yes.
Man is commanding life.
Rise up!
Come
Jesus!
Oh.
Wow. So what was happening in the video?
My dear, the pastor brought a man back from the dead.
Amen.
Amen.
Eh? Amen.
Hallelujah.
Brought a man back from the dead.
Wonder shall never cease.
Now, this is the thing. People started, obviously you have people that fell for the nonsense, and they have people that were saying, no, this is not acceptable. We can't have you insult our religion like this, where you're making fake miracles and people are supposedly buying into it. So trust the modern world. It's a social media world. People went into investigation. Number one, the person that they brought back from the dead, who he claims he does not know, Elliot, as you can see on the screen, is his personal cameraman.
Oh my Jesus.
First things first.
But that doesn't mean he can die.
Number two.
But he said he doesn't know
the
him.
guy.
He said he doesn't know him.
Number two. 3 funeral homes are suing the man.
Oh yes.
Because he borrowed. This is the story. He borrowed the harness from one person. Used sticker from another funeral home on the car that came to go and pick him up.
Plagiarism.
Then lied that they brought the body from the 3rd funeral home. So all 3 of them are suing him for telling lies against them. Number 3.
Oh, you should hurry up.
Don't do that. You need to get his story.
I have something to say.
Number 3.
Yeah.
As always.
He then releases a statement.
He released, oh my God, this statement that they always releasing in Africa.
He's not released a statement.
Oh,
his
Jesus.
church released a statement. Hallelujah Church. They said
I hope the statement is not long.
Yeah,
it's not long. It's not long.
Just one line.
The man said that he never brought anybody back from the dead.
What the pastor did?
That's what the pastor said.
Okay.
Wow.
That he not bring anybody back from the dead. That in fact, as the coffin was coming into the church, that they heard that somebody was shaking inside the coffin. So the man was alive. Then all he did merely was to help heal the guy and bring him back from wherever he went to.
When he went to another realm?
I don't understand.
He didn't go to another realm.
He went to limbo.
He went to another.
From wherever he went.
Wherever he went to now. Then they now said, oh, in addition to that, they should actually blame the guy's family because the family are the ones that brought him under the pretext that he was sick when he was dead, whereas he was actually alive in a coffin. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Who will put anybody alive in a coffin and bring you to church dressed in all white with white hand gloves?
I want to take this story back to. I want to take this story back to church because there's a lot of Christians right now watching the show.
Yeah.
In Hebrews chapter 9 verses 27,
Preach.
The Bible.
Jehovah.
and it's appointed unto a man to die once. I'll read it again for the people at the back.
There's nobody in the back. Nobody's
There are
in this
people at
church.
the back that did not
This
hear
is
what I
not the
just
church
said.
people that attend.
It is appointed for a man to die once.
And
not
after
twice.
that, condemnation.
Not 3 times.
Right? And after that,
So I don't
condemnation.
know who's in this man's family. If you died and the pastor resurrected you, you don't know me.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I won't be friends with you again. This is a disgrace. And you know who I feel sorry for? The congregation.
And you see the thousands of people in the congregation. Then they took him up. They were teaching him how to walk.
They fed him
and then
food.
they gave him a mala. They gave him food
shaking
and he was
like this.
shaking.
And
He was
steak.
shaking. Yo,
Steak
everybody
when
has to
those
be
rise up.
arrested. This
And
is
he
that
was-
same pastor
he was doing breakdance.
that carries escorts everywhere.
Oh,
Abi?
this is the same
This is that same pastor.
that last year gave Nigerians a prophecy that Buhari, you are a madman, this pastor. That Buhari will die if he dares run for second term.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Buhari is the president now.
And now,
But
and now he came
we
again.
still have a few days. So you have to let that prophecy.
He said
You have to
that-
let that
no,
prophecy
he
breathe
said
a little
that-
bit.
no, he said
He said, I see a president, a youth, that the president is going to be a youth, the new president. So already not even make 5,000 votes. I'm just kidding. But he said after the Buhari one, he now said that something whether God changed his prophecy.
He said that he said the death was averted because of the prayers of the congregation.
Well, they say that Buhari is Jibril now, so it might be he might have been right.
see an S.
They say he's
What
Jibril
is
now. Jibril is supposed to be the body
Buhari's
double.
clone.
Body clone of Buhari. So maybe he was right though.
The man said he see a president with the name S.
Yeah.
So
where
maybe
is-
it's Buhari.
But he was the same
I
person
don't
who said that.
understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand
Oh, wow.
how a church full of people, like a whole bunch of people, there has to be
Thousands of
like
people.
at least 5 smart people in there to ask questions.
Charlie, you forgot you were praying for a green card. Remember that's how you were praying.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Remember you were in deep prayer.
everything is prayer.
And the pastor was behind you sleeping.
No, I think-
He was sleeping.
No, but for me, I need 5 people in the church to start asking questions.
Yeah.
How can you resurrect somebody that is, allegedly dead in the other realm, call him back, mouth wide open? You know what I mean?
What is
It's-
that?
for me, like it doesn't
thing
make
is-
sense.
the thing
And when
is-
you start questioning that, then you're not a real Christian.
The thing is,
you know?
because of the level of religion in Africa.
Yeah.
That's just the reason why, a lot of people are gullible, vulnerable, and then the hardship and everything, So the religion is almost like the only thing that they can just
lean to.
clinch to,
Yeah.
and not grow.
But I used to think
why-
those were the old people though, but the congregation was pretty young.
Why everybody wants to
Oh
make
my God.
Everybody.
everybody trying to make a break out of Africa. That's the reason why
Everybody has is a WhatsApp group, right? There's always somebody in a WhatsApp group that is always sending prayer.
Every
Prayer.
morning.
They're always
Oh my
sending
God,
prayer.
my phone is
I'm
full.
like, this religion is really, and I believe in God and my Lord and Savior and everything. But just for you to keep on every day, the same people
We
that
have
are doing
lost
her.
That's how you pray in the morning. Hey, thank you,
My Lord
Baba.
and Savior Jesus Christ.
Viewers,
Wow.
what do you
I
guys think about
believe.
these stories? Let us know in the comment section your thought on these topics. We love you for watching. Until next time. Oh my God, I love the ABS show. This is Mina TV. Bye.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.